we should not be here today. Genocide in Darfur should have been stopped long ago. Historians should be debating Darfur today, not us. Lots of good people have labored long and hard to stop the slaughter, but the plain truth is that we have not succeeded in ending the first genocide of the 21st century.
AJWS has been the Jewish community's foremost voice on Darfur since the genocide began. Despite setbacks, unspeakable horrors, and continuing violence, we have stayed with this issue for over 5 years, and we will continue to act for the innocent victims until the region is reclaimed and the area is rebuilding.
We found a woman, she had to carry a child for at least a day and a half or 2 days when the child is dead in her hand, because it's only kids she had. And in our traditional in Darfur, the woman, they don't allow to bury any dead person. And she cried all these days, and even she don't have a tears when we met this woman. Did you imagine how much pain if you have a child maybe less than a year, and being dead in your arm, and you carry for a day and a half to looking for someone to bury?
One day, about a month before I got there, Siwad was outside this camp with her younger sister Halima, who she just adored. And they saw the Janjaweed approaching, so Siwad told her younger sister Halima, run back to the camp. And Siwad herself made a diversion by running very obviously in the other direction. And so the Janjaweed saw Siwad, they raced after her, 8 of them beat her up, gang raped her, but Halima was able to get back to the camp. I asked her if it'd be okay to use her name, and to take her picture and to put that video on the Times website. She agreed, and I asked her why she agreed. And she said, this is the only way I have to fight the Janjaweed. It's the only thing I can do to fight genocide.
When you are raped as a woman in Darfur, you can't even talk about it with your friends, your husband, because it is so shameful. So I'm trying to interview women who've been raped. And these women sat there and I tried to interview them and they couldn't talk about it. So finally, we said, well, can you maybe express yourself in some other way? I mean, maybe could you sing a song? But we got an answer, and the answer was a song they began to sing. And it was a song about how strong they were as people, how they loved their men, how they loved their children, who they were, until Omar al-Bashir came. They named the president of Sudan in their song. And they said, you took this away from us. Imagine suffering this great loss, this great suffering, and not even being able to speak about it. This is a part of how you kill a people. You kill their spirit, you kill where they live, you kill their family, and this is why what is happening in Darfur crosses a line into what is unacceptable.
Basically, the stories they mention are stories of people who were suffering, and the problem they have is they cannot go to the police because the police is raping them. The police is killing them. So that's the problem they have. They are citizens without the government. It is worst. The government is attacking them. Imagine your neighborhood is surrounded by the police, and they went to your house and raped your daughter. And then you go to the police barrack, and the chief of police explains to you, yes, and tomorrow we'll go again. And then you go to Washington, and in Washington the government is supporting this policy. What you will do? What you will do? And that's why they need you. They need you helping them to be protected. You can help them to avoid this. You can stop the genocide. You are US citizens, but also you are global citizens. And that's what we need. We need you calling the ambassadors and ensure that the court decision is implemented. Because if the court decision is implemented, it will be the end for the genocide.
What is the missing ingredient in the response to Darfur is an actual competent, high-level, internationally coordinated peace process that brings an end to the issues that have divided Darfur and led to the genocide. That is what has resolved wars all over the world. It is within our power to do so. They have to hear from you, though. That has to become an issue, not number 7, not number 14, but pressed up to the top tier of the first 100 days of this new administration. That will only happen if the political pressure's on.
From the point of view of American Jewish World Service, this is the moral test for us at this time in our lives. Our children and grandchildren are going to ask us what we did to stop the first genocide of the 21st century. We hope that all of you will have an answer. For all that's happening around us, we remain an extraordinarily privileged people. I urge that we resolve to do more to help others pursue the justice that is rightfully theirs. Thank you.